Guys of a Certain Age is brought to you by no one. Absolutely no one. Except these dudes walking down memory lane. Now let's head to the studio to see what they misremember next.
It's your favorite time of the week. It's Guys of a Certain Age. Robbie Koblenz in studio alongside
Art Shirley.
And from Places Unknown?
That would be Jay Reed.
Or from the sick ward at his house.
I would be Jay Reed.
Yeah, you
the
would
sick
be.
ward, right?
Yeah, you're at the sick. We've got him in quarantine because we need to put him in an iron lung or something.
That's
because we don't want what nastiness he's got. So, no offense, Jay.
Bronchitis.
None taken. I don't want it either. So I definitely don't want to share it.
I'm proud of you for going to the doctor. So, what'd you say in our text message? You usually let it kick around for a couple of weeks, but you decided to nip it in the bud.
Yeah, usually it starts off allergies and kind of gradually works its way up and down, and finally I get sick of it. Well, this time it hit suddenly. All of a sudden I went to work on Tuesday after a few days off, and I just started coughing. I'm like, yeah, this is not gonna. Yeah, it's too close to the holidays. I'm not gonna mess with this.
Yeah, I hope you're feeling better. So,
yep.
I mean, I got a sack full of drugs and. Better living through chemistry.
Yeah, there you go. Exactly.
Says the pharmacist.
Right.
He's made a lot of money off drugs.
That's right.
Through the course of his career. So
most legal, but
most legal.
All legal, I'm sure.
And
spent. So, all right, let's jump into some Geeks of the Week. Who wants to go first?
We've got sad news.
I guess that would be Art.
Andre Braugher passed away. 61 years old, lung cancer. Best known for two roles, Frank Pimbleton in NBC police drama Homicide: Life on the Street.
Ooh.
Could you do that right into the microphone?
Well, I got my AirPods on the first time I recorded with Pod, so I guess I forget that that's where the microphone is.
Yeah. It's not, no way to get away from it now. But for all those who are wondering if he's faking it, we know now that he's not.
He's not.
Right.
Braugher also played Captain Raymond Holt in Brooklyn Nine-Nine, which I just loved. He was great in that. So really talented guy.
So there's another connection to this show that he has.
Okay, I wondered if there were.
Yeah, so the name of our show is Guys of a Certain Age, which I came up with the idea
that's right.
after Men of a Certain Age, which Andre was in with Ray Romano.
Yeah.
And I forgot who else.
I can't remember who else is in it.
Yeah.
Those are the two I remember.
Yeah, great.
But just a fantastic actor. And, of course, we saw him, I think, first in Glory, dramatic actor. We thought, just great, does a lot of theater. But, I mean, he killed it as Raymond Holt in Brooklyn Nine-Nine. And I don't think either one of y'all watched that show, but it was such a good show. Such a good show.
I need to catch up.
I was thinking I may have to get Peacock now to binge watch the whole series again because it was so good. So good. And he also voiced Darkseid in one one of the DC animated movies.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Cool. So there is a little bit of a geek.
I had a tenuous geek connection, but
I mean,
I had forgotten about the
Men of a Certain Age.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
So,
which some people still mistakenly call us, but not if they've met us. Not if they. We're lucky it's not boys of a certain age at this point.
ABC, ABD,
immature young men.
Boys
of a
to
certain
men.
Age.
Yeah. There you go. All right, Jay, what you got for some geekage?
What have I got? I have got. I want to say I just saw this today. Y'all may have seen that there's a new movie I believe coming out in the spring. It's called the If movie. Have you seen this with Ryan Reynolds?
No.
I mean, I know you haven't seen the movie. Have you seen the trailer?
No.
Okay,
so
Ryan Reynolds
us on the trailer.
I'm scooping. All right, so Ryan Reynolds is the star, and of course, it appears to be typical Ryan Reynolds, which is okay with me. But it's a John Krasinski movie. I think he produced it, maybe directed it. It says from the imagination of John Krasinski. And basically the If stands for imaginary friends. So
okay, yeah. I've seen a still picture of that.
Okay, so it seems to be that Ryan Reynolds is maybe with his daughter co-starring, or not actual daughter, but whatever. She's the female lead. And the concept is that the imaginary friends have the kids have grown up, they need new friends, and they need help finding them, or they're all going to disappear or something. So you have this crazy cast of wacky characters and animated type things. And then some of the voices, I mean, you got Krasinski, I can't talk or think today.
It's the drugs.
In it. Right. Emily Blunt, Sam Rockwell, Jon Stewart, Louis Gossett Jr., Matt Damon. So it's got quite a stellar cast of voices that I'm assuming are doing the animated or the CGI whatever characters. But it looks really funny. Looks like my kind of movie. So, and I didn't really remember having an imaginary friend as a child.
Oh, I had an imaginary friend. His name was Willie.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Really, Willie?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I had a.
Was he large and purple and fluffy?
Don't really remember much beyond that. So, but yeah, I had an imaginary friend. My creativity knew no bounds.
Yeah.
Then I grew up. Yeah. So.
Well, see now Willie is out there looking for a new friend, and Ryan Reynolds is going to help him find
he's dead.
a home.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Is there a story here about
Today's obit is for
Willie?
Well, Robbie's imaginary friend.
That's right.
So that's pretty funny. So
I don't remember if I had an imaginary friend or not. I mean,
my mom tells me I did.
Yeah.
I don't really remember. So
have shootouts and stuff against imaginary people, but I guess they weren't.
Oh, speaking of shootouts, that leads right into my Geek of the Week.
It's like we planned it, and we didn't.
No, we did not, because we never did. Yeah. Jay, this is for you, buddy. So just doing a little perusal. We all remember how iconic Han Solo's blaster from the original Star Wars is, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
right.
It was based upon the Mauser C96 as a German gun. They came in, they made 3 of these guys, right? And it just, one of the great things about Star Wars is everything looked used. It wasn't Flash, exactly right. Gordon, Buck Rogers, new and shiny. And so we all loved the Han Solo blaster. Well, one of the 3 went up for auction about a year and a half ago as we were recording. Sold for $1,057,500. So, Jay, we need to do a fiscal audit of your books to see if you actually got it.
Yeah.
But the thing that has brought it to attention recently is Guinness Book of World Records has certified it as the most expensive prop gun sold at auction ever.
Wow. I can't imagine. I mean, the Blade Runner gun is another one and another Harrison Ford gun, as a matter of fact. Yeah. But I mean, I can't imagine anything that comes close to that in terms of being that iconic.
Well, they also found when Lucasfilm, no, I guess it was ILM, they were moving studios a couple of years ago. They found one of the original miniature X-Wings they used to film Star Wars.
Oh, yeah.
It sold at auction for $2 million.
Wow.
One of the original X-Wings.
That would be cool to have too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean,
like the little models.
Yeah. Cool. That they use for the stop motion.
Right.
But
yeah.
So if you had that gun, would you just not walk around with it?
Oh man. I got a replica Mauser from Replica Armory, with the idea that at some point I might, customize it, because that's what people do. You can find things online where you get that gun and then you add the pieces to it, and they're all, I think most of the things you add to it are found objects. Like the lightsaber was what was it? It was
I don't know,
Panaflex or whatever, some piece of camera equipment or whatever that they used to do that. But so the same thing with the modifications to the Mauser that made the blaster. It's all like little bits and pieces of things that they found and just somehow or another attached to it.
Yeah.
So it'd be kind of neat to do that.
It would be a lot of fun. So, but when I saw that Geek, Jay, I thought of you immediately.
Oh yeah.
So
thought that I might actually have been the one to.
No, I knew that wasn't a possibility at all. But I just knew with your fandom of collecting that would be something that would fit in the Read archives.
Well, what I thought you were going to say when you said go through my books, I thought you were going to say go through Mrs. Reed's toy closet and see what we could sell for, $100. Maybe not $1 million, but maybe $100.
I tell you, there's probably some found money in there or some lost money that you could reclaim. So,
I don't know if this is worth anything, but I was at Rusty, my brother's house this past weekend, and he has a neatly organized kind of it's not a playroom, it's sort of a TV room, finished basement, and a lot of toys down there, though.
It's a playroom.
He's got a lot of toys down there. And one of the labels on one of the cabinets said Droid Factory. So he's got the old Droid Factory.
I remember
from
that.
Star Wars days, yeah.
Nice. Very, very nice. So
I don't know if there's any droids left. We probably destroyed those, but he's got the factory still.
So was that the droid?
We can make more.
Was that the Droid Factory you were looking for?
Well, I wasn't even looking. They found me.
They found you. There you go. All right, we're going to way over the head. Yeah, that's right. We're going to take a break. We're going to talk. What are we going to talk next? We're going to talk best movies or best shows of 2023.
Let's do best movies first.
We're going to do best movies first.
Best
next.
movies.
Best movies. Best movies.
Best
movies. Up next. And we're back. Jay has found his droid factory. I found some medication for my headache, and Art's just found, period.
That's right.
Yeah, he's just here. Glad to be here, just like Ringo. So,
peace and love.
That was pretty good. That's pretty good. Hey, Jay, have you heard the Norman Lear episode yet? Did it drop? Has it dropped, or is it dropping this week?
Probably dropping this week.
Yeah.
I don't think I've heard it, no.
Yeah, so I did my impersonation of Edith from All in the Family.
Oh, my gosh.
And,
oh, wow.
Yeah.
It was classic.
Archie!
There we go.
Archie!
Oh.
Yeah, it was. Did you watch
Not bad at all.
Not bad. That's great. Give me a break. Come on man.
Close your eyes. You'll think she's right here.
What you talking about, Willis? So, yeah, that's a fun episode. Sorry you couldn't be with us. You were off having fun with Rusty and his droid factory or something like that.
Right.
So,
Okay. Yeah, right. That was it.
yeah, that was
Oh,
it.
shoot. I just lost.
Hello? Are you
I'm
still
back.
all right?
Can you hear
You never left us.
Yeah, we were still there, so
yeah.
make sure no
An
profanity.
earpod fell out. I didn't know
what the
that
ramifications.
meant.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we're okay. All right, let's jump into best movies of 2023. So I've got 5 picked here.
Have you really? Okay.
And
now these ones you actually saw?
These are ones I actually saw.
Okay.
So let me just ask, Jay, you up first. What was your? Well, how many movies do you guys have picked?
I have 3.
You have 3.
I'll have 4. I'll go 4.
Yeah. All right, you got 5. Jay, let's you and I do our number 5s, and then we can jump into number 4. So, Jay,
Okay.
what'd you have as number 5?
I didn't actually rank them, but I will go. I just have 5 movies written down. I had my sort of.
Are they movies that happened this year?
Yeah, they are.
Casablanca.
Well, they're movies I saw this year. That's what I went with.
Rusty
I'm
and
pretty
Jay
sure
at
most
home
of
in the droid factory, a home movie.
All right, now I know you want me to faint sometimes by laughing, but today, if you make me laugh too much, we're just going to cough. So,
Okay. Yeah, take what I can get.
We'll go with number 5, The Beanie Bubble.
Okay, so you're including movies you saw not in the theater.
I'm including movies,
Okay,
streaming
gotcha.
movies, as long as it's a full-length movie and not just a show.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's good. That was
What
a good
was
movie.
The Beanie Bubble?
The Beanie Bubble. That was a good movie.
I have no recollection of
That's
ever
the
seeing
guy. It was, what was it, on Netflix or something? Maybe
It was on
Max?
Apple TV Plus.
Apple TV Plus. Okay. It was Zach Galifianakis, Elizabeth Smart, and it was the story of the guy who created the Beanie Babies.
Yeah. I vaguely remember that.
That was a good movie. That was a really good movie.
Yeah, Art and I talked about it, and I think, Robbie, you said the same thing then. It's like, yeah, probably not.
Yeah.
But it related to me, though, because I had bought Beanie Babies in the earliest days of the craze, and so it kind of struck me at home. So, yeah, I think it was well done.
It was a
just
really
well done
good movie. It was a really good movie. Yeah.
My number 5 is the Barbie movie.
Number 5 is the Barbie movie. Okay.
Even though I fell asleep through it, it may have been the 5th movie. I may have only seen 5 movies in the theater this year, but it was so incredibly well done. Didn't resonate with me. Obviously, I wasn't, as we talk about on this show, the target demographic.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a cool little movie.
Okay.
So it was number 5. So, Art, what do you have at number 4 in your list?
Number 4.
Number 4.
I'm going to go with the Marvel. No, that's not true. That's going to be number 3. I'm going to go with Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny,
which I haven't seen yet.
Yeah, good movie.
I haven't seen that either.
Good movie, and it's really kind of back and forth between the Marvels and Indiana Jones and Dial of Destiny, but it just felt like it was kind of almost the reason for it was to make up for Crystal.
I don't know.
Kingdom of Crystal Skulls.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It seems like the movie that exists only to kind of get the bad taste out of the mouths.
There's only 3 other Indiana Jones.
Oh, okay. I get what you're doing now. I see where you're going.
Yeah,
That's right. Yeah.
So,
Indiana Jones and the River of Denial.
That's right. And Cleopatra. What's your number 4, Jay?
Number four. I'm going to go with
four.
Number four.
I would probably.
You got the list right there. Just take a stab.
I didn't number them. You're caught me trying to number them now. So we'll go with Tetris. All these are very close. Tetris again, Apple TV Plus.
Oh, that was good.
I love
movie.
Tetris.
Yeah.
The game. So again, that's the same thing with Beanie Bubble. They both really resonate with me because I love the game.
Yeah.
So I had no idea of the history behind it. So yeah, that really good one.
My number four is Art's number three, The Marvels.
The Marvels,
which I enjoyed quite a bit.
Yeah.
I almost felt like it should have been a Apple TV. I mean, not an Apple TV, a Disney Plus series.
Yeah, probably would have been better.
But I thought it was pretty tight. It was fun, and it's unfortunate that it suffered from Marvel fatigue like it did.
I think that's the problem with it.
To me, it was the best portrayal of Captain Marvel by Brie Larson.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Yeah, and it's all the naysayers about her playing Captain Marvel. I guess you can't ever quiet them, but I mean, there's no reason to think she's not a great Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
She played a very nuanced, I thought, performance. You
Yeah.
kind of saw the struggle that she had since she had become Captain Marvel and all that she lost because of it.
And was glad to see the real Nick Fury back.
Yeah, man, no kidding.
My number three is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
Oh, did that come out this year?
That came out this year.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. James Gunn's last entry into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. A really nice swan song for that group of characters. It was probably the most unlikely superhero team to bring to the screen and turned out to be one of the best. And James Gunn had a lot to do with that. Okay. So I really enjoyed Guardians Volume 3. It's number 3. So,
okay.
Jay,
I'd probably put that at my number 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jay, what you got in your number 3 spot?
Number 3, we're going to go with Barbie. Just hilarious, even though I didn't have Barbies, and let's make that clear. As a child, it still was had a daughter with Barbies and a wife. Well, Lauren didn't do so much. We talked about this already. Melissa did for sure. But I just thought it was hilarious and well done. Much better done than I expected.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I know we've already talked about it at length, but I just remember being in theater, just thoroughly enjoying the movie, having a great time. So it's number 3 for me.
What's your number 3, Art?
Marvels.
Yeah. Because we went to that because 3. So we've all done our 3s.
Yes.
Art, what's your number 2?
My number 2 is
2.
Maverick, Top Gun 2. Or Top Gun 2 Maverick.
Forgot about that.
Was that this year?
Yeah, it actually came out the weekend before Barbie and Oppenheimer.
Wow,
yeah.
man!
And just
I didn't
kind
have
of got
written down.
I didn't either.
Did y'all see it?
Oh yeah, I saw it in the theater with a bunch of senior citizens.
Yeah, and it was just, it was a really, really fun movie to go see.
I thought it came out in 22.
No, it came out the weekend before Barbie and Oppenheimer, and just got completely left in the dust by Barbie and Oppenheimer, which was a shame because it was a good movie, and it was the one quibble I have about it is that it's a two-parter, first part of a two-part movie series, and so that you had that ending that felt like a cliffhanger ending, or you've got more to come. But the whole thing was really, I thought, really well done. I like the characters.
You said Maverick.
Yeah.
Are you meaning Mission Impossible?
I'm sorry. Gosh, dog.
Okay.
Y'all. This is why y'all were so. My gosh.
Jay.
Okay. Yeah, that was 2022.
And I'm the only one that's not on some kind of pain medication right now. This is pure Alzheimer's, unfortunately.
This is great. So Mission Impossible.
Thank you. Gosh, Mission Impossible. Yeah.
Okay. Which came out. Yeah.
Gosh.
Now that I have not seen. I have not seen.
That is,
but I know I feel Maverick, and it's not on my 2020.
That is
list.
too funny.
Oh, that was great.
Funny and yet a little sad, a little disturbing. So I guess you guys will be recruiting a new guy of a certain age for the 2024 season.
Wow. Or we'll just recycle old shows. So,
as far as I know, it'd probably be new to me. So yes, Mission Impossible. Good grief!
Oh, that's great.
Oh, that's crazy.
We're gonna have to mark.
Thank you for finally figuring that out. What I was talking about.
It's like, no, Maverick was not a cliffhanger.
And I kept saying, no, it came out. But okay. Good.
Jay,
but he's kind of like Ryan Reynolds. All the Tom Cruise movies are basically the same.
They really are.
Yeah.
They really are.
Yeah.
So, Jay, what's your number 2?
Number 2, Spider-Verse, the most recent one out.
I still haven't seen that
about
yet.
The name.
Mine as well.
Well, hey, look, at least you know what movie you're talking about.
It was the Spider-Verse that came out this year. That's
Across the Spider. It's Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, as opposed to Into the Spider-Verse, which was 2 years ago. But this is Across the Spider-Verse.
I may have to watch that this
It's
weekend.
phenomenal.
I need to watch that this weekend.
It's great. Amazing movie. I liked it almost as much as the first. And to me, it's one of the most solid Marvel offerings.
That's what everybody said. That they may have liked the first one better, and it may have been just because of the newness, the novelty of it. Yeah. But people are saying this definitely holds up.
Oh yeah,
yeah. So and a lot of times if you get that, it means it's a pretty good movie.
Yeah. It was great, and it did come out this year. Yeah. So, let me guess what our consensus number one is going to be. Well, I know probably for Jay and I, we don't know what year Art's operating in.
Mine is going to be Maverick. But the one that had Mel Gibson in it, that was a remake of the TV series.
With James Garner as a cameo.
From the 1990s. Probably.
That was horrible. It was absolutely horrible.
Yeah.
So
not as bad as Wild Wild West, but
Wild West.
Yeah, okay.
But I'm assuming everybody's consensus number one is Oppenheimer.
I didn't see Oppenheimer.
Did you not see Oppenheimer?
No.
You never saw Oppenheimer?
I didn't see Oppenheimer, Jay. I didn't see Oppenheimer. I was too busy watching Maverick. I went to the theater that was showing Maverick.
I think
the Maverick double feature.
Calling it something else.
Oh my
God.
Well, what's your number one?
Mine is Barbie.
Oh, of course. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Mine is Barbie. Which and of course I had sisters, so maybe that may help something too, because all that stuff. First of all, as we've said, it was a really, really well done movie.
Yeah.
Ryan Gosling, to me, Margot Robbie was great.
Yeah.
She absolutely was great. Robbie.
Yeah.
But Ryan Gosling was hilarious, and the whole thing was just really well done. But Kate McKinnon as the beat up Barbie doll. I remember my sisters having one that looked kind of similar to that. So it was just really good. But the message, the whole overall message was good, but there were a lot of subtle things too. So that was my favorite one.
It was
and I know I need to see Oppenheimer. I plan to see Oppenheimer, but
which Jay, I'm assuming your number one is
Oppenheimer for sure.
Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think the main reason is, it was a great movie, but it's probably the first movie and only movie I went to the theater to see and made it all the way through without getting up.
And I cannot
explain that, but
I
can't
reality.
And I didn't fall asleep.
Yeah.
So it held attention well.
And
it's
apparently
you're for a lot of different reasons.
Oppenheimer is really a pretty incredible movie. So you need to try to make a point to see it at some point.
Oh yeah, we're definitely going to see it. And we thought we were going to go see it in the theater, and then Becky was saying she just didn't know if she wanted to see it in the theater. What was it, like a 3.5 hour runtime or whatever?
It wasn't 3.5, was it, Che?
It was about 3. I think it was about 3.
It was shy of 3.
Yeah. So we'll see it. Probably see it. I think it's streaming here soon somewhere.
Yeah, I think it is.
It may be available for rent now.
I believe you can rent it.
Okay.
Right this second. I don't know where it's going to
end. And a regular rental price as opposed to like the $20 rental.
Yeah, $4, something like that. But I highly recommend it. I think it's Nolan's best movie yet.
Yeah.
So, but I've forgotten you hadn't seen it.
Yeah. When y'all went, I couldn't go for whatever reason. We may have been in Seattle that weekend. The weekend y'all were gone. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe so.
Yeah.
So, all right, that's
Or I was just watching Maverick over and over again.
on replay.
That's right.
At the house on his Blu-ray.
That's right.
So, all right, that wraps up our best of 23 movie show. If we can stand each other for another 20, 30 minutes, we're going to record the best of streaming. We'll see you then.